Well, this clearly made my day, and I hope it's going to make your day as well. Because you see, on Twitter, right now on the Twitter, hashtag cancel Facebook is trending. And the people there aren't people from the right as usual. No, 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 no. These are people from the left. And what I find it funny is that the left has built this entire gaslight industry. And they're making it overdrive when it comes about telling you that no, there's no censorship on social media. No, social media isn't, defending the leftist identitarian politics. No, 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 no. You see, you're just a conspiracy theorist. But now that apparently it has been found out that Zuckerberg himself was eating dinner with people like Tucker Carlson. No, yes, but and people are upset. They're livid. It's like, how dare he? How dare he fraternize with Tucker Carlson? And I find this to be just mwah. Now it makes complete sense that Facebook would try to start making connections at least with people from the right wing. And the reason is that if you look at the American elections, if you ask me, I don't even think the question if Trump is going to win or not. The question is if Trump is going to get or not the popular vote. I would love to see him getting the popular vote and see the massive meltdown. I'm just curious what will the left do if he actually gets the popular vote. But, in the unlikely event that he doesn't win, like who else from the Democrats has a chance of winning? Well, polls are showing Elizabeth Warren might win. And Elizabeth Warren also doesn't like social media. She says that she is going to break up Facebook, that she is actually going to get the US government involved into Facebook. So you have Trump, which is talking against social media. You have his opponent, Elizabeth Warren, that is talking against social media. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ocean, here in Europe, the European Union just fined Facebook, saying that the European Union can compel Facebook to remove stuff from their platform if they want to. Like if something is illegal in any state of the European Union, then Facebook has to remove it worldwide. And yeah, I mean, it makes sense that Facebook would try to seek allies and try to find different avenues and connections to escape this PR fiasco. Which, by the way, they got themselves into. No one forced Facebook to start publishing the things on their website, right? Like, they are a publisher. They themselves recognize that they are a publisher. So no one told them it's like it's your duty to remove stuff. 10 years ago, you could find like ISIS beheading videos and stuff on Facebook, right? Like the way if I was to run this corporation, I would have been like, look, if you get the police with a warrant from a judge that I need to remove something, yeah, sure, I'll remove it. Other than that, I don't care. They should have acted like the phone company. The phone company is not responsible for what people are texting, is not responsible for what people are talking over the phone, unless you bring a warrant and you say, yeah, the police wants, the address of this number, or they want you to suspend this guy's phone. They're not going to do anything. And this is how social media should have behaved. But they chose to become publishers, and now they are fighting different cultural battles, and soon maybe even legal battles. So anyway, what's this about? Well, apparently Mark Zuckerberg, and by the way, like people are saying that he tried to have a sneak dinner. Like, imagine Tucker Carlson being at a restaurant and Zuckerberg coming from within the table. Like, did anyone notice? But no, apparently he actually announced that he is going to have dinner with people like Tucker Carlson and Ben Shapiro. And this is to quote-unquote learn from people with a wide range of viewpoints. I don't know how much is about learning, but I don't think it's also about like trying to make allies for the coming conflict, the coming storm. Because there is a storm coming, since there are different people with different interests regarding social media, both from political figures to cultural figures. So yeah, it makes sense. Zuckerberg made a comment in a Facebook post shortly after Politico reported he'd been courting right-wing commentators. I love the word courting. It's like he's a pretty young man, and he's trying to court big buxom ladies like Ben Shapiro and Tucker Carlson. So apparently this is because of informal chats. You know what I like? Like there wasn't this uproar when he was talking with Angela Merkel about censoring the internet. No, no, no. That was like a couple of news here and there. But now it's like, oh my God, he spoke with talk. Maybe he can go, oh, I wanted to cock the talk, but the left knows you can't cock the talk, so therefore he is lying. The outreach comes as Zuckerberg looks to cultivate friends on the right. Politico reported at a time when major social media companies face routine criticism from President Trump and other Republicans. Yeah, but the left is now criticizing social media as well. So, aside from Carlson and Shapiro, Politico reported that Zuckerberg had also met with Senator Lindsey Graham, conservative radio host, a CNN commentator, Mary Catherine Ham, and Washington Free Beacon editor, blah blah blah. By the way, like there was the whole controversy with Pinterest, where the guy working at Pinterest did say that, yeah, as far as he knows from his company and other social media companies, the trust and safety teams take their marching orders from the mainstream media. Like they actively have events where they meet with people from the mainstream media in order to discuss policy. So why all of a sudden the outrage that he's meeting with Tucker Carlson, huh? Why the outrage? To be clear, I have dinners with a lot of people. Like, the fact that he has to explain this is really funny. Like all of the left is gaslighting that social media isn't bowing to the far left. The fact that the CEO has to explain himself why he has dinner and with whom he has dinner. I mean, it's not like he met a guy from the mafia. It's not like he met with President Xi. Meeting new people, hearing blah 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 blah. Facebook, like other Silicon Valley giants, has been criticized by many on the right as left-leaning company that disproportionately targets conservatives. And we have Facebook banning a number of right-wing commentators, including Milo Yiannopoulos, Alex Jones, for violating its policies on dangerous individuals and organizations. Alex Jones, dangerous. Like, Alex fucking Jones is dangerous. Oh my fuck. Like, imagine living a world where you're afraid of Alex Jones. Like, that must be the perfect world. That must be, like, which one is your greatest fear? Alex Jones. Perfect. Like, it means you're literally scared of nothing else. And you're scraping the bottom of the barrel. Who is messaging me on Discord? Like, I made absolutely sure that I closed everything, and then Discord is open. Do you think I'm going to edit this? I'm not going to edit this, but the person is persistent. It is persistent. Anyway, so I'm under no illusion that he's a conservative. But I think he does care about some of our concerns. This is, Zuckerberg, a conservative? At the same time, Zuckerberg... But did I not read this correctly? I'm under no illusion that he's a conservative. One person familiar with Zuckerberg's off the record. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing what I noticed with these social media companies, right? Every single one of them. They are very, very progressive when it comes to cultural issues. Very progressive. But when it comes to economic issues, they're very conservative. Look at Cenk Uygur, right? Best example. Cenk Uygur is one of the most wealthy people on YouTube, right? Not the most, but one of the. And every time, he talks about social issues, the most progressive person you can meet. But the moment, they talk about socialism and going after the 1%, it's like, whoa, I'm for capitalism, Of course he's for capitalism. He's got a multi-million-dollar business. Duh! But, these people figured out that if you pay lip service to the left and you play ball with the left who are like, take down the 1%, the bourgeoisie, rah. They're willing to all of a sudden look the other way. But some of these people, and I think Zuckerberg is starting to understand, that they are looking the other way to deal with other more pressing matters. But once they finish, dealing with other more pressing matters, then they're going to return their glance towards social media. So Zuckerberg and Facebook have been skewered by many on the left. With President... Oh, there we go. Elizabeth Warren being perhaps the company's loudest critic. Amazon and Google saying we need to stop this generation of big tech companies from throwing around their political power to shape the rules in the favor and throwing around their economic power. Yeah. So, no, like, they have played a game where they're now literally trapped between the left and right. They can't say, "Oh, we're not for censorship. We don't want to use our platform to decide what people's opinions should be," because they've been doing this for years. So now they've placed themselves in a situation where they're attacked both by the left and the right. The left attacking them for not doing enough, the right attacking them for doing it. So they now need to find allies, and they need to figure out a way to dig themselves out of this hole. Whatever happens, I'm going to enjoy the aftermath, and things are going to change. Not sure if for the better or for the worse, but we'll see.